sister died.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
And the people that owned it, attorneys that owned the place, told us, hey, we're going to give you this so much, take it or leave it. So we had no one to support, help us to be able to get through, to fight this fight.
Welcome back. I'm Vanessa.
And I'm Robert.
And we are in the city of Anaheim, home to the Angels and Disneyland.
And better known to some individuals as Anaheim. Just like last time, we'll be asking actual residents on how they like living here, whether they should move here or they should move out. So stay tuned for the interviews. We're here at the Packing District. We're going to try to ask some people. I know this is a place known for good eats. Have you had an experience here?
I do know they have some yummy briskets, fries.
Okay. Sounds good. Let's go try it. Yeah. How do you like living here?
How do I like living here? To be honest, I like it.
Yeah. Have you been here for a while? Like living in Anaheim, or have you lived?
27 years.
27 years. You're 27?
Yeah.
Okay. But as far as like safe-wise, how do you feel safe in Anaheim?
Safe?
You feel pretty safe?
I feel super safe.
Okay, cool. As far as buying a home, do you own right now or do you rent?
I rent.
You rent. And how do you see the affordability as far as renting compared to owning? Do you feel like it's more affordable to rent than owning a house?
I think it's more affordable to own a house.
Own a house. That's true because you eventually you'll pay it off. So that's true. Eventually. Yeah. Do you recommend a place to eat here? We're actually looking for a place to eat.
I think that Mexican restaurant
Mexican
that has
murals,
face paintings. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the Mexican restaurant. Yeah.
Okay.
Pozole.
That's weird. I feel like this is like a very whitewashed place.
It is.
And they have pozole in there.
Yeah, they do.
Shit, we're gonna have to try.
But just be careful because they serve a lot of caldo and
no meat,
and no grains. Just tiny bit, just a bunch of caldo.
Okay, sounds whitewashed to me.
Yeah,
yeah.
Things are expensive because of inflation, so they're like,
Yeah, for sure. Have you ever had any run-ins with the police? How do they treat you if you?
Yeah, the police are cool.
Okay.
They leave you alone.
That's good.
If you're a resident in Anaheim, like they know that. They know that Anaheim has got a culture. So,
for sure.
And they respect you, and they love their residents, and they know deep inside we're good in the heart, and we want to do better in life. And it's just like, they just leave us alone, and we go the other way.
That's true. Do you have anything to say to the city of Anaheim, maybe that they can change or improve on?
Saying you should allow more art on walls, size of buildings, stuff like murals, like allow more art to be done.
Do you like art?
Yeah, I love art.
Yeah. Okay. What kind of art? Like.
I like a graffiti and a mixture of like murals.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Do you guys live in Anaheim?
No.
Oh, where are you guys from?
Santa Clara.
Santa Clara. Is that up north or like an hour away?
Like 5 hours away.
Okay. We're just asking questions about people who, your favorite spot here, and if you guys like Anaheim. Do you think people should move here?
I mean, it's pretty packed in here. I don't know if you want to do all that. But
yeah, it is called the Packing House, right? For a reason.
Yeah, no, that ass.
Seriously.
So, I mean, living here, fun.
Have you lived here before?
Hell no.
No. It's called Anaheim too. So I don't know if.
Yeah, see, then you just hit me already with that. I don't think I want to go here.
Yeah.
But it's nice visiting. Yeah, I'll get with that. But living here, probably not because it's packed.
Yeah.
You got money like that, go for it. But yeah, I mean, it's cool. I like it. I mean, favorite spot here, I'd probably say like food-wise, we're talking about?
Yeah, food-wise. We're actually going to eat after, so we're just trying to see what do you guys like.
I just ate at 18 Folds.
18 bowls?
Folds,
okay.
Yeah, it's over here in this little plaza right here.
What kind of food is it?
Like Chinese kind of.
Chinese,
they
nice.
Have wonton.
Is it better than Panda?
Fuck yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, no, fuck, Panda's like outraged on that.
Yeah.
Hit or miss on that shit.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'd say definitely there. I mean, inside here, I saw on TikTok, this is where I found it out, that's why.
Okay.
I looked on TikTok. They have good stuff in there, too. I just walked through it. They have, like, ice cream spots and all that in there.
Okay.
Yeah,
nice,
so
nice.
different variety, yeah.
And as far as being down here, do you have family down here? Is that why you come? Or
No, I actually came for Disneyland.
For Disneyland,
Yeah.
Okay. That's the main tourist attraction.
Yeah,
for sure.
exactly. Everybody comes over for that. But yeah, that's all I came for.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Oh,
yeah. Is this your friend?
Girlfriend.
Yeah. Have you lived in Anaheim?
No.
No. And how do you like Disneyland and Anaheim? Like.
I mean, they're good.
Yeah.
They're fun. exciting. It's always something different, which makes cities 10 times better.
Yeah.
Go through some holidays and stuff like that. So
Okay.
it's just not the greatest when it's hot.
Okay.
All right.
Nice meeting you
Yeah.
guys.
Thank you guys. Yeah. We just wanted to ask.
Okay.
All right.
I
Thank you
was
so
not
much.
expecting that when I
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Recommendation as far as eating here?
Picnic.
Picnic?
Yeah.
What is it? What kind of food is it?
The cheese and charcuterie bar.
Cheese.
The hand roll place in there is really good. The pizza place downstairs is really good.
Great, great.
There's plenty of great places in there.
Okay. Have you tried the Chinese food? That came up earlier. Someone had said.
Chinese food, what, 18 folds?
I think so. Yeah, 18 folds.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good. Oh, do you come here pretty regularly, or do you work here,
Maybe.
or do you own a place here?
No, my wife owns the place.
Okay. You guys own a business here.
Yeah.
As far as the business here and the safety, how would you rate it? Or what's your opinion on it?
It's good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Do you guys have other businesses in other cities or just Anaheim?
No, this is our first one.
Okay, great. And how has it been so far?
So far, so good.
Okay. A lot of businesses sometimes they're like affected by like crime. Do you guys see that here?
I haven't seen it so far.
Okay. But not affected by it at all? Or
We haven't been affected.
That's great then. That's it. Thank you so much. We're just getting actual opinions from the actual people that hang out and live here.
Well, I'm actually an owner of a restaurant.
Okay, great. Then you're the perfect person to ask.
So
Maybe
I
we'll-
would say that this is the perfect place to hang out.
Great, great.
There's a lot of selection and choices in there, and the quality of food is very, very good.
What
And
kind of
it's
food?
a great hangout. They like to play live music in there. It is a true mecca for a foodie.
What's the name of your restaurant? If you don't mind?
George's Restaurant
George's.
inside.
Great, great.
Yeah.
And what kind of food is it?
We do Southern comfort food.
Awesome, delicious.
We
We have
like to say that it's so delicious, so that's a
we
good,
haven't ate, so
good
we're
job.
actually looking for a place for recommendation. Do you recommend it?
Of course I do.
Yeah.
Of course I do.
Amazing. All right. Well, as far as like on a maybe darker side, do you see businesses not being affected as much as crime as compared to others, or did you have
What was that again?
as far as like crime, the smash and grabs and maybe the homeless area, like do you see that here?
We're pretty well insulated. We have to knock on wood and think
Definitely.
that we're in a very good situation here. So we don't necessarily feel those type of conditions that are out there, but we feel the other stuff, economy wise, all of that other kind of stuff. We feel it.
Okay, definitely. And have you had to raise your prices because of inflation, or how is it? Or how
We
is
have
that?
in the past, but things are getting a little bit better. Prices are kind of stabilizing and things like that. So we feel like we're in a good position.
You so you have a business in Anaheim, but you don't live here. Do you see as far as affordability here in Anaheim? Do you think it's affordable, or is that why you live elsewhere? Or what are your thoughts?
Oh, I live elsewhere because I was born and raised elsewhere.
Okay.
That's the only
Okay.
reason why.
But otherwise you would
Anaheim
live-
is a beautiful city and everything else. We love it. We love to be a part of the community and
Awesome.
everything else like that.
I
So
love that.
I think it's a positive thing.
Great, great. Well, thank you so much. Yeah.
course.
What was it called again? George's? Or?
We're owners in George's
Okay.
restaurant inside. Our tagline is that we're so delicious.
So delicious, and ours is sold and funded. So there we go.
Good.
All right. Well, thank you so much for
Of
your
course.
opinion. We really loved it. Yeah,
Thank you for approaching me. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you so much.
Alrighty, we are taking a quick break. We did get a lot of recommendations, but we decided to come to Georgia's because we did end up talking to the owner. She is in charge of this delicious soul food, which is my favorite. Looks so good, and mainly it is affordable. Stay tuned to the end because we're going to get back into our interviews. So good, light and airy. It's fluffy, it's sweet, there's a crunch. I love it. It was my first time trying the beignets. Definitely recommend getting it again. Alrighty, our break time is over, so let's go back to these interviews.
All right, so we're here still in Anaheim. Quick change of plans. We decided that it might be a little bit better for us to ask actual people living in the homes here in Anaheim than asking random people and seeing if they live here. So we're going to start off with the homes first, asking their perspective, whether they should move here or not, if they like living here. And then we're going to go to a rougher neighborhood or some apartments and see their perspective. Anyway, stay tuned for these questions.
The parking issues we always have. It's a nightmare with our parking here.
Is it because more people live in one house than there should be? There's more people, or?
Oh, sorry, the sun. I think it's a combination of, a lot of people, everyone has so many cars in each household, and also the overflow of the packing house.
That's okay.
We get all that here too.
Okay, people live. Is there any permits? Tienen que tener permisos para parquearse?
We tried that already, like for 5 years, and a lot of people don't want the parking permits.
They don't want it?
It's unfortunate, no. And those are the ones who have a lot of vehicles.
Okay, that would make sense why they wouldn't want
it depends on how many rooms your house has, how many cars they allow you to park on the street.
That's true.
And then you have to pay additional for each day to park a car on the street. I think it's $1.
Okay.
Don't want to pay extra money.
Is that something you guys would want the city of Anaheim to enforce, like the parking situation?
Oh, definitely. I'm all for having permits here.
Okay.
It would, alleviate this whole parking situation.
Yeah, in the city of Santa Ana, it's actually, I don't know if it's worse, but there's parking permits pretty much everywhere because of the same issue.
I know. I don't know. We get they do the, what do they call it? The where they send you the forms, and the petition.
Yeah.
And we could never win.
Okay.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it does. It's like it's a nightmare for us. That's why we have this cone here, literally, and we're lucky so far that people respect it. Because I have 2 daughters that come and visit us, and sometimes they don't have a parking. They have to park like way at the end of the street or somewhere elsewhere. And
unlike, have you heard of San Francisco, como roban, how they break into it? Have you guys had that issue here, as far as or catalytic converters or anything like that?
No, we haven't had that
Okay,
issue here.
great.
Well, we love the weather here where we live. We actually love it here, but the parking for me is my worst nightmare living here. It's the parking.
Okay, parking. Man, okay. How do you like living in Anaheim?
Well, I did for a while, but I had a situation with Anaheim.
Okay.
So, the place I used to live at, I had a complicated deal because my sister died.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
And the people that owned it, attorneys that owned the place, told us, hey, we're going to give you this so much, take it or leave it. So we had to go to court with them over a year. I say that I wasn't a resident of Anaheim.
Okay.
Okay. And I needed to fill out, so I filled out my forms and stuff to show that I was a resident of Anaheim.
Yeah.
And it got to the point, they said, well, when we went to go fight for the double wide.
Oh, you're in a mobile home?
Yeah.
Okay.
And when we fought, to get it,
right.
Because it was left in my name, it just like, there was a no-win battle with them. It was just like, we had no one to help us, to get through, to fight this fight with them. I got COVID, and I went to the doctors, got a COVID notice that I had COVID, and I could not go into their court. And what happens is they turned around and gave it to the attorney because they said I was a no-show. Even though I sent a person to go and verify that I had, a doctor's notice with COVID. I would, just be more aware of how people try to take advantage of people in Anaheim.
Okay.
We need like one of the people, like the councilmen, to fight for the people here in Anaheim.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
So it's just not all about building houses here. That's because we have a lot here with a lot of homeless right now.
Okay.
And we need to start taking care of that problem.
How do you feel as far as working here and your safety? Is it pretty safe here relatively?
I feel safe here.
Great.
Okay, because a lot of the homeless know me, and they know I don't play around. I've been here over 9 years, in Walmart.
Great.
and I love every part of this job.
Yeah.
You know, because all the customers know me. You just gotta ask for Manny, and
okay.
they know me by heart.
Okay.
You know, and they every time I see them, because when you come in here, if you don't have a smile, I'll give you my smile.
Okay, awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
Do you recommend anything?
Just to be aware, you
Okay.
know, what you get, you know, to moving into Anaheim.
Okay.
You know, it's a nice area.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
You know,
Disney.
just be aware of yourself when you come into Anaheim. You know,
Okay.
be careful. There's certain parts that do have crime.
Yes,
I mean, and just be careful here, and you know, enjoy everything here in Anaheim.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Manny.
You're welcome.
Yeah, my name is Robert.
Nice
This
to
is
meet you,
Vanessa.
Robert.
Real people that live here. You love living here.
Love Anaheim.
How do you? Is this your local grocery store?
Yep.
There's a lot of like stores that face like smash and grabs. How do you feel safe as far as here, this Walmart?
You know what? At this Walmart, I'm not really that concerned. I actually come from the security field too,
Okay.
and you know I find it fairly safe here.
Okay.
Well, but I've been seeing you guys up everywhere lately. I've been seeing security up everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. That's awesome. And as far as family here in Anaheim, do you also live in Anaheim?
Yeah.
You said. Do you own or do you rent?
I own.
And how do you feel about the affordability here?
Affordability's okay.
Have you owned for a while?
Yeah.
Okay.
I live in a mobile home park.
Okay, great. That's funny. We're realtors. We just got a mobile home
Awesome.
listed for like
Awesome.
$175,
Beautiful.
and the rent control is good. $13.50 for 2 bedrooms.
Beautiful.
How is it for you there?
We're about $14.75.
Is it rent control too?
It's not rent control. Not
Is
in
it?
Anaheim.
What is the annual like that they can increase it to? Do you know?
Well, ours have been increased annually about 3%.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
All right, we finished asking questions to the public, the homeowners. Now it's time to get the perspectives of the renters. Living in Anaheim, how do you like it so far?
It's cool. It's
Yeah.
for crackheads, but apart from that, just chill.
Yeah, I was going to say give your honest opinion, but you already went for it.
I'm pretty honest.
Nice. Have you been living here your whole life so far? Okay. Is there anything Anaheim should do to help the public?
I mean, it's a pretty nice place to live in, apart from just a bunch of tweakers.
Yeah.
So if they just clean up the streets a little bit, help people that are homeless. Obviously, don't kick them out, but try to help them out.
Yeah. Do you feel pretty safe around here?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you recommend for others to live here or rent?
Sure. I mean, as long as the rent's cheap.
Or being careful around? Would you recommend family, friends to live out here?
I mean, I've been out here for a while, so it depends on where you live.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it. With the way the rents are right now, it's awful.
Yeah.
It's like, I've lived in better places, but it is what it is.
Right. Okay.
It's okay. I mean, when I first moved here, it was worse, so it's gotten better. The city does come when you call them. So if there's a problem like police and I hear the fire department quite often going that way. When there's power outage, so far so good. I haven't had a complaint, as far as that. As far as owners, them fixing up is an issue. They kind of pick and choose what they want to fix, and it doesn't matter. So that's the only thing. I think some owners don't really care.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that if they're going to hike up rents, if things need to be fixed, they should do it. And it's ridiculous how, the economy is not getting any better. We're not making more money, but our rent keeps going up.
Right.
To me, that is the biggest thing.
Yeah. Do you plan on renting or owning anytime soon?
Owning, no. I gotta keep renting. Right now, I'm going through like an unemployment phase because I got laid off. But
yeah,
there's no way I'm gonna be able to own anything. It wasn't the plan,
Mm-hmm.
The plan was owning, but you think about.
We finally found someone that might be homeless. I want to make sure and ask to see their situation. We kind of looked all over Anaheim, and it was kind of difficult to look for one, but we're glad we found one. We're gonna see if we can help them out and maybe ask about them and their story. Let's go. How do you feel as far as safety?
I don't expect bad things to happen nowadays. So if it does, then something's wrong. Yeah.
All right. Well, my perspective is being a person that's been homeless for about a long time, but here for about 10 years. is that the people that have businesses here are trying very hard to keep their businesses, and they have a lot of pride. And because they're in a low income tax credit area, they're able to make it. I found that they're very kind-hearted people overall, and like, you know, if they find out that you're a good person and they trust you, like, they've given me work. I've worked for like no less than like 5 different businesses in the shopping center, and they've helped me out as being, you know, from having nothing to at least having a small job. That being said, the people that have homes around here, in my experience, tend to really not care about the people that are doing bad. It's kind of sad because you know, like, people who use a helping hand, like, it seems like there's more willing to step on their head than to give them a hand up.
Okay. As far as safety, how do you are you actually homeless, like living out here? Or?
I'm homeless, and I believe this is a very safe area right here, primarily because of people like myself that they try to keep everything tight, try to keep property damage and theft down. I've prevented this computer store from being burglarized no less than 5 times.
Great.
And I'm not just the only person. There's other people that look out, but there's also bad people. I think, honestly, if you want my opinion, I think that the legislation somehow, maybe, I don't know if the city or whatnot, needs to find a way to find out who the bad people are that are hurting the community and the good people are, which is tough, and just somehow take the bad people and do something with them, because they're mixing them all up into one demographic, which is the lower class, and that's not fair to the people that are good people like myself.
Okay, I agree. You're not.
I think that what we should do, honestly, is as far as like a race, as a society overall, is we were to, instead of the inheritance law, the way we have right now is when someone dies, their inheritance goes to their next blood relative. That's pretty much, you know, standard.
Standard, yeah.
What we need to do is change that to 50% of the ownings of that person, or whatever their debts, goes to the bloodline, and 50% goes back into the government. That's my opinion. And by doing that, you eliminate this monopoly on things where it's passed from generation to generation to generation, and just people that are greedy to have all this money and stuff that are just getting more and more and more through interest and stuff, and that would help everybody just to be able to equalize just a little bit. You know,
actually, I never thought about that, but that's actually a great way to put it, because you're right.
And I'm not saying you should eliminate it 100%. I'm saying to even it out a little bit, because there should be some sort of percentage of every person that passes away, that their estate, a certain percentage should go towards the people that don't have the stuff. Is all I'm trying to say. Whatever that percentage is, 5%, 1%. But right now it's 0% as far as I know, and I don't think that's right.
Okay. And do you see yourself continuing to being homeless, or are you doing something different? Do you want to eventually rent or own?
Personally, I'm actually on my way out of the gutter. I can happily say that just yesterday I got to a place where I'm at my friend's house, and he's letting me stay there for a while, for probably the next 2 months. And then I've been working, like I said, so I'm slowly clawing my way out of the gutter.
That's great.
And it's very difficult, and I'm not going to say that I'm doing everything I can. I mean, I'm still, you know, I'm a drug user, I'll keep it real, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a good person at heart, you know, and I try to just balance everything out, and I try to be grateful for everything I have, you know.
Yeah, that's great. Then
I'm grateful for you guys for giving me your time.
Yeah, we really the better.
Any of these homeless, quote unquote, groups that are like supposed to help the homeless, I don't see them really doing anything on the boots on the ground to help homeless people, besides giving them an opportunity to go into a program. And these programs are so structured and so rigid and so like rigid that most people like myself, I don't want anything to do with them, because they don't tell you, but they check on you every 2 hours in some of these programs.
Yeah.
It's a whole bunch of things that are bad. Like, most normal people would be like, I'm not going to go do all that. But what about you? You know, you want a chance, but that's not necessary. All I want is some clothes, or I just want maybe a meal once in a while. That would help people around here. Not all these big, complicated programs and stuff. I mean, let's get some clothes. Let's get some feeding. You know what I mean? Let's get some diapers and, you know, baby formula. There's nothing like that out here at all.
I agree. Okay. Well, thank you so much for sharing that. What was your name, sir?
And so there you have it. We heard it here first from not only the homeowners, but from the renters and even the homeless. We got their actual perspectives on how it is here living in Anaheim. So now it's up to you to decide whether you should move here, you should live here, or leave the city. But I strongly loved it. I loved everyone's perspective, even the homeless people that we got to interview. What did you think?
I do appreciate the residents giving their personal life stories while living in Anaheim. What city should we go to next?
I don't know. What do you think?
Huntington Beach.
All right. Well, you let us know in the comments where you want us to go to next. We'll see you guys next time.